afternoon here in the South Bay as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the New York Giants. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. Barkley a first down and more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On the draw, this is Barkley, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And right away, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Into the secondary, past the 40. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Back to throw here. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A handoff to Barkley. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
Throwing Jones. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jones. Throwing deep for Galladay. Touchdown. Kenny Galladay, 48 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes our score 17-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 9 now. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. In punt formation, but as we've seen, that's no guarantee he'll punt the football. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And the Giants with one final possession here in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And the half will begin with a touchback. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. McCaffrey with a first down and more as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 41 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. They go play action here on first down. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go to Barkley again. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A run by Barkley going to go backwards as he's going to lose right around 3 yards here. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. On 1st down, Barkley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Again, it's Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Second and 1. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be fourth down. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll run on first down. Barkley, they get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Second down at 5. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Barkley, and he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And a little bit of a consolation prize here. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And it's good, but it's also of little consequences. This game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. But still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.